Fresh paper is infused with organic spices, and you can drop it anywhere where you keep your food, and it will keep your food fresh for longer. So what is so cool about fresh paper is all the different ways that you can use it. And also, you realize it doesn't have plastic. It's infused with organic spices. So it's natural, it's compostable, it's made in the US, but even more important, it's a really affordable, simple way to keep your food fresh for longer. So
it works.
I can't wait to show you all the different ways. That's what's so cool. So here, you take a sheet, and if you have like a carton of spinach you've brought home from the store, you put it in, that's it. You're done. You put that in the fridge. Each sheet lasts for a month. So you leave this in your carton and you will be able to actually eat all the produce you buy, which is amazing. Here you can see we actually cut a sheet down into a third. So here you're getting 24 sheets. We've cut a sheet down into a third, and that's actually enough for this little container. So like when you're cooking, you don't use all of these at once, and that's what's so frustrating is like you waste so much money when you're making a recipe or something. But here, you put a third of a sheet, tiny little sheet, you leave it in there, and that's it.
And it works. And that's why, if it didn't work, would it be a customer pick? No. If it didn't work, would the biggest retailers and food stores in the world use it and also sell it? No, they wouldn't. Of course not. It would, if it didn't work, it wouldn't be here at HSN. It wouldn't have gotten a patent, for goodness sake. She wouldn't have been in Time Magazine, for goodness sake. This is a product that is so near and dear to my heart because my grandmother always instilled in me to never waste food. Nana Cleo Hughes Brown from Ireland, and I have an Indian grandmother too, just like you do, and you have a great story, which is how this product came to be. Tell us quickly your story.
Yeah, so fresh paper was actually inspired by a home remedy that my grandmother in India once gave me to drink. So I was visiting her and I drank some tap water and I was really scared I'd get sick. And she gave me this like spiced tea and she said, oh, if you drink this, you should be fine. And that sparked, yeah, that's my grandma. So that sparked what's become for me like this obsession with spices and their incredible properties that my grandmother first taught me about. So eventually, to make like a long story short, I spent most of high school as the weird kid, like rotting fruits and vegetables. But then I did this school science project that led to fresh paper, which is this really innovative, really simple, but remarkably safe and effective way to keep your food fresh for longer. So fresh paper is actually infused with the organic spices, and you can smell it has this like delicious maple scent.
It smells like a maple syrup.
So that's naturally occurring from the spices, and that's how you know it's active. So you can leave a sheet in your refrigerator drawer or in your fruit bowl, really anywhere where you keep food for a month. Each sheet lasts for a month. In the packaging, I think we're getting 3 packs here, 24 sheets.
Right.
In the packaging, they last for years. So you can stock up, and then when you come home from the store, you just drop a sheet in with your food.
Do I have to wash my fruit first?
You just drop the sheet in.
Can I wash my fruit?
You can, and that would be great.
Okay,
yeah, and then let's go over to the fridge too, because I can't wait to show you all the cool ways to use it in the fridge.
I want to explain through this is what I learned from Kavita. Through aromatics is how this works. That fragrance helps to deter that bacteria. Take us to your fridge.
Yeah, so this actually looks a lot like my fridge at home, but this is one of my favorite uses. So you just take a sheet and you can drop it in your crisper drawer like that. And you'll see I threw it on top. You could have put it in the back. You could put it on the side, really anywhere. You could put it like that, and you close the drawer, and that's it. You can leave the sheet in here for a month, and it's keeping your food fresh in here for longer. So a lot of people call it like a dryer sheet for produce, and I think that's such a great name because you can really think about it in that way. You can see we're not wrapping the carrots or the cauliflower or anything individually. We're just taking the sheet, we're dropping it in the crisper drawer, and we can leave that sheet in there for a month. So here are some other really fun ways to use it. Like if you have strawberries, you can actually put a sheet right on top. You could have even put the sheet on the bottom, but you don't have to wrap everything individually. And another thing you'll notice in this fridge is like we have some ceramic containers, glass containers. If you buy storage containers at HSN, this is a great sheet to add in, but you also don't have to keep your food fresh. You know, we often feel like you have to come home and repackage everything, but you actually can leave your stuff in the store packaging and just drop the sheets in. That's actually enough. And in this case, we're using half a sheet with these cherries, which, oh my gosh, those look delicious. You just put in another half a sheet. Or if you're packing lunch, you can put just a tiny little sheet in when you're packing your lunch, and it'll actually keep your veggies crisp for longer. Same thing with like blueberries, herbs. If you have those like baby peppers, I love these. Notice you just come home from the grocery store, you grab the bag, and you just put the sheet in, and that's it.
It just becomes the whole process of how you put your food away. It's simple, it's elegant, it's effective from these incredible organic herbs that your grandmother introduced you to.